Arlington farm here, or Peacefield Farm as you would know us from the farmers market. Just out here getting ready to till up some ground here for what's going to be a pumpkin patch next year. Just watching my neighbor out on his combine here. See if I can show you that before he goes behind the corn there. There's 800 acres of conventional cropland around us here. And here's what I'm up to today. I did a couple of passes on this and realized I should take a video of it. This is all going to be garden out here next year, but this over here I went ahead and did the burn down on the grass, and I'm going to go ahead and get it torn up here and get it ready for pumpkins next year. We're going to put this, this is all going to be pumpkins over here next year. It should be it'll be a U-pick pumpkin type arrangement. We're going to go ahead and just plant this all in, you know, various kinds of pumpkins, ranging from jack-o'-lanterns to, you know, blue pumpkins, white pumpkins, to sort of the fairy tale, or what I really like to eat is the Muscat de Provence. I know I'm butchering the French name there, but I really like them. This strip down here, that's kind of weeds over here, that's all the pumpkins we put out this year. Didn't really get too big into it. We kind of had a late start this year out of the things going on, but this is all going to be garden out here next year. This is a little over 4 acres out here. Should be all garden. Over here, as I said, is going to be the pumpkins. Probably run tomatoes sort of down in between what's already garden over there and what now is this grass. I'll probably get the get some glyphosate down on that and kill off the grass here and get it tilled under here probably in the next couple of days. And just before the weeds went to seed up here, I just wanted to get this torn up and ripped up and get it sitting to where it can be a good pumpkin patch next year. We tried no spray on our pumpkins over here, and that didn't really work. The squash beetles and bugs got into them and just kind of did a number on them. So these probably will be sprayed next year. I don't really foresee a way around it, unfortunately. So we're still going to leave the tomatoes no spray. I don't, and the peppers too. I guess I should say that. Really like not using pesticides on anything. So I'm going to continue with that practice. But the pumpkins, I think you know, we're just going to have to go with spray. But this will all be pumpkins over here. I think in this field over here we're going to do a corn maze in. I need to talk to my neighbor and see if he'll plant it in corn, and if not him, find somebody else to do it, because we don't have the setup here. As you can see, I'm on the tractor today. That's my tillage implement right now. It's a C-tine cultivator with some wide sweep stuck on it there. I guess I can hop off the tractor here and let you get a better view of it. Last year I used the Kubota, which I guess you can't really see. It's over on the other side of the car there, but it did this out here with a single bottom plow on the 20 horse Kubota, which was not fun to anybody out there that's done it. Or has to do that. I feel your pain. But yeah, we upgraded, and I haven't really had a chance to kind of upgrade our tillage stuff here. This is the same arrangement I used on the Kubota, but we're gonna be hitting the equipment auction in Thorntown here in another month or so, and I hope to come away from that with probably a 4 or 5 bottom plow for the Deuts here, and some other stuff, hopefully a tiller and a disc. And I say there's definitely some good deals to be had there. Last year there were a couple of tractors I was eyeballing, but we ended up getting a big generator here for the farm, and so I didn't really want to, I kind of blew my budget on that, on a diesel generator for the farm here, and just kind of picked up a few other odds and ends there, but nothing super exciting. But I'll try and get that on video when I head over there. It's really cool. There's probably 20 acres worth of farm equipment, and they start in the morning and they run until, you know, after dark, auctioning it off. It's a pretty cool thing to see. But anyway, back to what I'm up to here. You can go ahead and till this down. If you're trying to use one of these cultivators, like a field cultivator, it actually works really well. I've got some add-ons I made here to make the cultivator wider. It's nice you can take those off and then run it in between rows on the Kubota. But it kind of extends things out to where they match up with the rear tires on the tractor. And I put some 7-inch sweeps on the end of these. When I got it, it just had the points on it, which don't really do a whole lot. But the sweeps on there really do a nice job of ripping up the ground. I did our little garden here with this earlier today. And as you can see, it does a really nice job. I think it does just as good a job as a disc as far as breaking the dirt up. The only problem is it doesn't do a very good job with residue. I had to, let me zoom out here, I used our flail mower over that to try and shred the grass and weeds and stuff that were on that. So this will actually deal with it. It does a good job of breaking up the soil. In fact, if you put about all the sweeps on it, I think it does just about as good a job as a rototiller. Like if you run it fast, probably in the 5-6 mile an hour range, it does a really nice job of making some nice loose soil and makes a good seed bed, and it costs a whole lot less than a tiller. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and hop on the tractor here and take you for a ride. This again is my wonderful Deutz 6275F. It's the Orchard Vineyard variety. If I sound a little different, I put in earplugs here. It's an Orchard Vineyard tractor. It's also known as a Deutz-Allis DX 3.9 VF. Yeah, if you're ordering parts for one of these, I find it easier to find parts for the actual Deutz version. Alice Chalmers imported these for I forget 3 or 4 years in the early 90s, and then bought the rights to them, which makes it kind of a pain. Fortunately, you can get parts for these from an AGCO dealer. That's kind of nice, but not everything's available. So it's finding parts for them is kind of tricky. I find that for certain things, just getting the Deutz-Allis is easier than getting the Deuts-Allis parts, even though they're the same thing. In fact, if you look on the engine, it says Deutz-Allis on it, just the the data plate on the side. It says Deuts-Allis. Anyway, I rattled on for enough here. Let's get to plowing up some dirt. Hop on here. There's the new stack. If you look at my earlier videos, I put a 2.5-inch stack on this from the old Orchard Vineyard exhaust. And we're going to get going here. Now for this, I generally run in high 2. And this tractor has kind of a strange gear arrangement. You have low, high, reverse, and low, low. I generally run in high, or for this type of deal, I run in high, and then in 1 or 2 over here. And then this changes to either a 20% speed boost or a 20% speed reduction. So I generally run in the high setting for this. I have front wheel assist turned on. I'm going to go ahead and lower my implement here and get going. Change gears here.